Okay, it's lights out and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. Crieps gets away well. Crest and Doris are side by side, almost through turn 1 into turn 2. No moves have been made in the top row, but Fruki is making moves down the inside of Kilroy, and Mumbo and Freezy are side by side. Mumbo manages to defend from Freezy, but Kilroy is going back past Fruki there. They're side by side into turn 4, down the inside. Kilroy on softs, Fruki on hards. Fruki's on the hards? Damn, fair play. So he must have started quite far back. Runkai and Adrian both on the hards, I believe, as well. I didn't get to have this formation up to check, but Mumbo there on the mediums. Richie, he is on the hards. He's in P13. Dopey and Tib right down the bottom. And Nicola missing his front wing there. So Nicola had a bit of a mare. Has no front wing. I don't know what's happened, but Williams all the way down in last place. Corrupt there, chilling in P1. Crest in P2. Domis maintains that P3, I believe. No, Riss, he's dropped 2 positions. What's happened? And Cheese, he's off. He's into the wall. Yeah, and he's lost his front wing. That's so unfortunate, but he's not out of the race. He remains in the race. And there, you can see Kilroy going defensive from Mumbo. Mumbo looking to go down the inside. But no, he backs off. But the Ferrari and Runkai were side by side. Freezy, I believe, but Freezy runs wide. And now Runkai on the hards and Freezy on the medium side by side. Run backs out, but Freezy runs deep and Run gets this beautiful switchback on Freezy and is through into P8 there. Beautiful move. Tib and Dopey there. Swapping position. Oh no! Dopey is off the track. And now Adrian. Adrian must have had an issue as well. Adrian must have spun. These two really struggling on the hards. People forgetting that the hards have absolutely zero grip. Especially at high speed corners. But there, Adrian nicely through on Dopey. Did Dopey get wing damage? Because if so, that is so unfortunate. Just past the pit lane. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks okay. But up ahead, Kilroy and Mumbo having a ding-dong battle now. Kilroy staying ahead of Mumbo. Mumbo on the mediums and Kilroy on the soft. So Kilroy really needs to get a move on those soft compound tyres. Mumbo really looking to get past. Mumbo looking strong here at China. Come on board. Looking to go down the inside of Kilroy. Great move, but he's run deep. Kilroy gets back past on yet another switchback. And Kilroy is up into P6. Or maintains the P6. Mumbo there, P7. Nicola right back down the order. Along with She's got damage, so I had to pit. So both McLarens are out of the points right now. Runkai though, he's on the back of Mumbo. He's looking to make a move. Mumbo looking a bit on the ropes there, but Runkai locks up, but they're side by side. No contact made. Oh, contact made actually. I take that all back. Maybe a bit of wheel spin there from Mumbo or Runkai, but Runkai looking to get yet another switchback, an identical switchback. This is great on board from Freezy. He's just watching, and Runk gets past Mumbo there, but Mumbo looking to drive back down the inside of turn 1. Is he through? Mumbo is through. Those medium tyres really coming through strong. Run getting a little bit out of shape there. Freezy looking to get involved on this battle. Adrian sets the fastest lap, 1:35.9 on hards. But he's back in P12, so got some pace, but is back well out of the points right now. Up ahead, though, we have 2 Astons. We have Fruki, Ritz, Domis, Corrupt, and Crest. Crest maintaining... Wait, Corrupt and Crest must have had a swap for the lead at one point. And Crest is maintaining this lead. Crest is pulling away from Corrupt there. So that was an interesting... I missed that change for the lead, unfortunately. But Crest doing a great job now up in lead. Domis maintains the P3. Rifts up into P4 after she's having an issue. And Fruki and Mumbo still just chilling. Runkai on the back of Mumbo, but no moves to be made. North now joining the back of this train. Let's see what North can do. The lead Williams driver right now. Even though he's Div 2 and Nicola's Div 1. North, the Div 2 driver, is leading his teammate. He has to overtake on. He's behind Freezy in the slipstream. They both have DRS though. What will North do? He's closing up a little bit. He's got the softer compound tyres, but doesn't go for the move. Maintains the P9. He's patient. Not making any silly drive bombs. Fair play. Crest with the fastest lap on them softs. Let's have a look at what tyres people are on. This will be interesting. So Fruki, the lead hard tyre runner. Mumbo, the lead medium tyre runner. Good from these two Astons, especially from Fruki. He's right on the back of Domis and Rifts on the hard compound tyre. He's doing a great job right now. Either that or Domis and Rifts are just really, really struggling. They are. They're 2 seconds away from Corrupt and Crest. And Crest is nearly 2 seconds ahead of Corrupt. So Crest is running away with this race currently, it looks like. And no safety cars so far. This has been very clean from all of these drivers. I have a lot of respect for them right now. But yeah, we come back to the off-boards because China has the world's worst off-boards in Century. Oh, there's Runkerai. Looking to make it an Aston Martin's and a Red Bull sandwich with Aston Martin bread this time. Running a little bit wide there, but he's just on the back of Mumbo. Mumbo doesn't have DRS from his teammate, so he's looking a little bit vulnerable here. Is Mumbo once again? Runkerai through this corner, this very, very important corner to set him up for a move on the DRS straight. Mumbo trying to break this switch stream, weaving a little bit on the straight there. Runkerai has ERS active, has DRS open, going for the move there as he comes past Mumbo, and Mumbo does not look to make a move. Mumbo actually looking to go around the outside, only just avoids contact there, but nicely done there from Runkerai. Clean move, and Domis has actually dived into the pits, only 3 laps in. He must need a front wing change or something. And Richie is out. Oh, and there's a huge crash. Adrian and Tib getting caught up. Dopey's through. They get 5-second time penalties because of Richie's DNF. There was a safety car out, so there's some 5-second time penalties. Not sure what happened with Richie's DNF there. That looked a bit messy. So suddenly Shees and Kilroy and Nicola are all kind of back in this race. Adrian, Dopey and Tib all driving into the pits, so they all have damage. So that was a big pile up. North into the pits as well. Was he involved? Thomas there, P8. So Crest, all of that hard work building up that lead is now gone. Corrupt is going to be right on his tail. What will these soft tyre runners do? Will they pit or will they stay out? They might have the opportunity to, but Fruki now looking very good on these hard tyres. Maintaining that P4. And Runkerai also looking great in P5. He just got past Mumbo before that safety car incident. So Mumbo might not be very happy with that. We'll be looking to get past the hard tyre runner stat on this restart. Freezy there. He's chilling in P7. Domis and Kilroy, P8 and P9. They have fresh mediums, so they're looking good as well. North and then Dopey, the only person without fresh mediums, without fresh tyres, sorry. In everyone down from P8 is She's there, P13 with a 2-lap-old medium, so virtually fresh anyway. So everyone down from P8 has pit basically, and everyone above P7 to P1 have not pit. Will they pit though? Rifts coming in, Corrupts coming in, Crest coming in, they're all coming in. The Alpha Tauri's double stacking here. Hopefully Rifts doesn't get affected too bad. Yeah, he does. He holds up Fruki there into the pit lane to try and not get held up too bad by the safety car. So Runk now leads this race. What happened to... Who was the other hard tyre runner? What happened to the other hard tyre runner? Who was it? It wasn't Mumbo. Was it Domis? It wasn't Domis. Who was it? But Runk now leads the race. Freezy in P2. There was another hard tyre runner in front of Runkerai. Who was in front of Runkerai? Who was it? And why did you pit? It was Freezy, wasn't it? No. It was Fruki. Fruki pit. He's in P6. I remember. So he's gone for fresh mediums. Interesting. He's gone for the higher race pace over track position. See how that pays off. So Runk now, he just needs to defend from the 2 Ferraris behind him. Because the chances are, if the Ferraris are in a VC, they're going to be communicating. And Freezy is going to be letting Crest through. Because he is on the fresher tyres and looking to be the faster driver right now. So your first safety car of this race. We went 6 laps of running before the safety car. So not terrible, not too bad. So these Ferraris looking great right now. And the Alpha Tower is not looking too bad. But the Red Bulls, Adrian, he always struggles in the race. I don't think I've ever seen a clean, consistent race from Adrian. Always seems to struggle here. Down here in P12. Runk, P1. Freezy, P2. Crest, P3. Corrupt, P4. Domis, P5. Fruki, P6. Rifts, P7. Mumbo, P8. Kilroy, P9. North, P10. Dopey, P11. Adrian, P12. Shees, P13. Tib, P14. And Nicola, all the way back down in P15. Richie, the only DNF right now after that incident. Not sure what happened. Yeah, Nicola, the only one with time penalties left. And also the only one with 2 positions. But looking at this, Runkai up 12 places and Freezy up 8. Good starts on both of them. Fruki up 6 positions as well. Not pretty darn decent from a lot of these drivers. Why was North allowed to race? It's stupid. Why would you put a race ban on a race with no points awarded? Anyway, Runk P1. It's going to be interesting. The safety car should be coming in this lap. Looking at this, you're like one of the only people who say that, along with Syracuse and Blackstone. But we looked into it for a long time. And we had long discussions on it. Just trust. He's got a race ban, at least. But looking at so far, he's been clean. He's been squeaky clean. He's not made any stupid mistakes from what I've seen. From what I've seen. I saw him being nice and patient. I haven't seen any nice side-by-side battling yet. Yeah, but by this point, he'd had a lot of issues in the last race, bro. But come on, you gotta have faith in people, man. You gotta have some leniency, otherwise you'll have 0 drivers. Anyway. Everyone's warming their tyres up because the safety car is in this lap. We're ready for the safety car restart now. Runk. On these old hard tyres, he's going to have to get a great restart. Wait, on these old Well, what has happened here? Runk was on the hard tyres, I swear. I swear Runk was on the hard tyres. What game? I swear Runk was on the hard tyres. Anyway, we're going for green flag running. Freezy gets a 5-second time penalty, but Runk has got a little bit away from Crest. Freezy there. He was P2. What's happened? What has gone on here? I'm not even going to question, but okay. Anyway, Runk maintains the P1. Crest all over the back of him though on the fresh hards. Oh wait, but Corrupt from nowhere. Because we're on the onboard, I couldn't see him. And now we have the world's worst camera angle. But they come round the corner side by side. That was a great entry. And Corrupt gets past Crest. There's been yet another change for the... What is it? Oh, but whatever. He's going for the actual lead. Because Corrupt looking to get past Runkai. Runkai with some decent defense though. Domis is up to P4. Freezy there. He's had a problem. He's down in P11. I swear he was up in P2 with Crest. Or P3, whatever. But Nick are there making gains, you can see that. But we're looking at the front of the game, right now. Rift and Fruki side by side there through sector 2. But both on fresh mediums, no special tyre advantage. Still side by side, lovely amount of space given by Rift. That is clean driving right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we expect. And Rift makes the move. Sorry. Right now, Mumbo here in P7 on his teammate. He's got the softer compound tyres. Everyone going to the inside. This is a whole mind game right now. And look, is he going 3 wide into this corner? No, it's not. But Mumbo's been run very wide there, but avoids any contact, so that's decent from them. But loses the position to Kilroy, unfortunately. But yeah, North just on the back of it, trying to get onto the back of this train desperately. Domis into the pits. He must have had damage. That is so unfortunate. North running very wide there. That's going to be a warning for him. Dopey there just in the back, but Domis there into the pits. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, Corrupt's maintaining this lead. Runk still in P2 though. He's not doing too bad. Crest still in P3 as well. Just chilling there on the hard compound tyres. Rift's P4. He's trying to catch up. 3 seconds down. I'm not sure what happened there. Fruki P5. Adrian gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The first one of the weekend. That's unfortunate. Kilroy P6. Now the leading Haas after Domis had the pit. Mambo P7. Dopey P8. North P9. Freezy P10. Freezy right in the back of North. And North has run wide there. And Freezy is through. So North struggling a little bit. Maybe has some damage. Yeah, running very wide there. North must have damage. So slow and just like a boat through there. Yeah, that's damage. Does he have any front wing? Nicola there getting past his teammate. Yeah, easily done there. So yeah, North unfortunately has damage. Not sure how. Is this the norm? Is that the normal Div 1 pace? We're missing a half the Div 1 drivers. Half of these drivers are Div 2, mate. Maybe that's why you're seeing, say, a 3-second gap appearing. But yeah, you see. Let me try and see who the tier 2 drivers are. But first, looking at Crest. Can Crest catch Runkerai? DRS is enabled now. Can he get past him up into P2 and start chasing down Corrupt there, who is putting away up there in P1? Runk though doing a great job on those older mediums. Riffs there struggling a little bit, you see. Fruki right on the back, right on his tail. Kilroy P6 and Dopey P7. She's up to P10 as Mumbo and North are both fitting. Yeah, North there. You can see the front wing damage that you got. That is so unfortunate. So no changes for the lead recently, but Crest is still just chilling. So as tier 2 drivers, I believe we have Dopey, Shees, Domis. Wait, no, Domis is tier 1. Mumbo, North, and Richie. They're all tier 2. Not sure if I'm missing anyone. But now Crest looking to get a good exit on Runkerai. He will have DRS on this straight. ERS active as well. Runkerai sparking a little bit there. Crest already going for the move, trying to make it well before he even has DRS open. And nicely through there. Making sure Runkerai can't come back at him in the braking zone. Now Runk will definitely just want to be towed along by the fresher tyre runners. Because on these older mediums, he's going to need to pull a gap compared to everyone behind him on the fresher tyres. 10 laps old now. Yeah, Corrupt still putting away for Crest now. Hunting him down. Despite being on the harder compounder tyres, when they were on the same tyres, Crest was pulling away. So Crest may be the faster driver of the pair. But now we'll find out. Can he catch him on the harder tyres? Riff's P4. He's just chilling. Kilroy also just chilling there in P5. Dopey chilling in P6 as well. Freezy just chilling in P7. Nicola not quite so chilling because he's running wide. They're having a little bit of an issue in P8. She's in P9. Tib there in P10. Domis P11. Shame for him. He was doing a great job. But there's still many laps of this race to go. See what he can do. The two Astons also struggling down in P12 and 14 now as North has made a move on Fruki. So North making moves there. Upper place ahead of the Aston Martin. Can Fruki have any answer though on harder compound tyres? And just runs off of the track there. That's weird. Got 3-second time penalty for it as well. A little bit all over the place is Fruki. Maybe flustered from the move made by North. But yeah, Adrian, man, he is struggling so hard down here in P15. Lucky for him, it's a practice race. So no points on offer. But he's definitely going to want to be more switched on than this for Bahrain next week. Crop there. Putting away in P1 compared to Crest on the hard tyres, to be fair. But Runk there, literally just chilling. As I said, being towed along by the fresher tyre. Exactly what he wants. Riffs there, closing up to Crest and Runkerai actually. So maybe a little interesting battle here. But Kilroy is right on the back of Dopey. Dopey's struggling on the hard tyres. Every hard tyre runner seems to be struggling a little bit. Can Kilroy get a good exit and maybe get Dopey down into the hairpin? No, he can't. 5 tenths back. No chance. That would be silly. That would be a silly attempt. Freezy in no man's land. Nicola in no man's land. She's in no man's land. Domis and Mumbo, though. These two are close together. Can Mumbo potentially make a move on Domis? He's on the soft tyres. Domis is on the mediums. So there, once again, is a tyre disparity. And Mumbo is a lot closer. Now, he's only 2 tenths off. This is close enough for a dive bomb. Is he going to go for it? Domis moves across it in the braking zone. And Domis and Mumbo both go flying off. I'm not sure what happened there, but that was going to the FIA. Absolutely. It looked like Domis may have moved in the braking zone. So that will be being reviewed on every angle. North now. He's going to be looking to close up to both of these drivers. I don't believe Domis has any damage. He got away with that. But Mumbo, he did not get away with that. Oh, wait. No, Domis is now spun off. And so is Tib. Tib just spun off as well. Not sure what happened there. Maybe Domis spinning in sympathy for Tib. Who knows? But yeah, now North is looking to get past. Now North is definitely looking to get past Mumbo. He's going to be closing up rapidly. Yep, here he goes. Down the inside on Mumbo. No, Mumbo just goes straight on. No move is even needed to be made. But North a little bit slow through there. Can Fruki get a good exit on North? This is going to be interesting. They're only 5 tenths separating each other. North gets a better exit because he's on the softer compound of tyres. That move was intentional, not going to lie. It was questionable. It was questionable. Fruki, 2 tenths away. Is he going to go for the dive bomb down the inside of North? No, he backs out of it. Sensible and patient there. It's good driving from Fruki, not risking his front wing. Just like some others have in the past. Kilroy, he's struggling to keep it with Dopey now. Dopey switched on those hards. And maybe Kilroy's mediums are starting to struggle against the hards for tyre wear. As Mumbo is actually out of the session. Mumbo has retired in the pit lane. That is unfortunate. He must have to leave or something. And I keep hitting the Y button by accident. But yeah, Corrupt still maintaining nearly a 3-second gap from Crest. But he does have a penalty. Corrupt has a 3-second time penalty. So Crest is technically in P1. And Runkarai is not technically in P2. But Corrupt is technically placed down on Crest due to these penalties. Nicola with 6 seconds of penalties there. He must be really struggling for track limits. Freezy with 5 seconds. That's either Fonda safety car speeding in the pit lane. Adrian's is speeding in the pit lane. And Fruki there with 3 seconds. But North on the back of Fruki. Wait, no, Fruki must have got past North. But North will definitely be looking to get that move back. Takes a little bit too much curb there, so gets a little bit out of shape. And also runs a little bit wide there as well. So can't quite get the exit on Fruki. But Fruki a little bit slow on the exit of the corner. Like the actual final traction zone. Goes defensive, trying to break the slipstream. North with ERS and DRS active. Fruki's ERS light is flashing, but North is also low on ERS. North goes right up, and they ghost, and North hits the back of Fruki. North has front wing damage. He broke though, just a little bit too late. So now North has to come into the pits. That is unfortunate. Just broke a little bit too late. And I'm lagging all over the place. I'm not sure what's going on here. And I hit the Y button once again by accident like a muppet. So yeah, North into the pits. Corrupt still leading. Crest gaining a little bit of time now on those drivers. Runcry still just chilling on those old mediums. Just vibing. Type it there, P5. I've hit the Y button by accident again. I actually hit my hand on my desk that time. God damn. Kilroy P6, Freeze P7. Nicola up to P8 after being in last place for a little while. She's P9. Domis P10. Fruki P11. Asian P12. Still out of the points for this fast driver. Tib P13. And North, fortunately after that incident, is down in last in P14. Corrupt P1. Just chilling. But Crest, as I said, is catching him. Rift's looking to catch Runkarai. As Runkarai is on aging mediums, that is for sure. But so is Rift's, to be fair. But not quite as far through the life cycle of the tyre. AlphaTauri versus Red Bull. The sister team currently looking a lot better than the mother team. However, this is league racing. This is not real life. And you never know. Maybe it could be like this in real life. AlphaTauri could just nail the regulations and just go P1 and P4. Who knows? Rifts. He's closing slowly on Runkerai. Gained a 10th through Sector 1. And looking to gain yet another 10th through Sector 2. Decent exit. Not quite in DRS, but he's going to be looking. He's going to be pushing for that DRS, I'm sure. But Runkerai is also going to be pushing to keep out of that DRS. Getting a little bit out of shape there on that curb. Taking a little bit too much of it. Rifts drifting a little bit through the exit of the corner. Getting a little bit too much throttle down. But does gain on the exit still. 1.2 seconds separates these two drivers. Runkerai probably starting to struggle on them mediums, I'm sure, for tyre wear. But the question is he going to go longer and try and get onto the softs? Or is he going to pit soon for mediums? That's the question. No, stays out. Rifts closing right up to him now. Only 1/10 away from the DRS detection point. Adrian, though, looking to get past Fruki. He's in P12. Looking to get past the hard tyre runner. Sees a good exit out of this corner. And he does get a decent exit. 5/10 away. He doesn't have the ERS really to close up. Fruki is using his ERS to defend. Goes onto the grass trying to break the slipstream. Adrian using 0 ERS down that straight. Just uses Fruki to drag him along. Just get nice and close, ready to make this move. Rifts is still out of DRS range from Runkerai, but it's so close there. So one Red Bull defending, one Red Bull attacking. Fruki goes defensive once again, weaving on the straight, trying to keep Adrian out of the slipstream. Adrian going down the inside at turn 1. Fruki runs wide, and Domus is there just spinning in sympathy for Fruki, who's losing her position right now. But yeah, Fruki through on Adrian. But yeah, Domus there, he spun. North is up ahead of Tib. North has made a move on Tib. On the straight. Fair play. Tib, though, on the softs. So, Tib's really struggling here. Despite being on the softs, he is behind North. Oh, and he's driving into the pits. He has front wing damage. Lots of drivers getting front wing damage. Curious. Fruki struggling to keep it with Adrian. He's going to definitely want to be dragged along by Adrian, because he is on the harder compound tyres as Fruki. Decent exit. And Doris has retired. Is he crashed out? He may indeed have crashed out. North 30 seconds away, so his car will definitely have disappeared. And it is a safety car. Crieps loses his lead. Crest regains his lead. And Runkerai is now gassed because he's on 16 lap old mediums. And he's desperate for a pit stop. But Kilroy and Freezy there also gassed because they get to dive into the pit straight away compared to these other drivers who do not. And have to go for a whole nother lap on the safety car speed. Freezy also get to serve his time penalty. Kilroy did not serve it. I don't think Kilroy had a penalty. Freezy serves his penalty. I don't know if Nicola will be able to serve a penalty or not. He does have 6 seconds of penalties. No, he can't because they are track limits penalties, so you don't get to serve them. He's struggling, man. He had a good qualifying. You spun and Domus, man. Fruki going very slow there. Not sure what he's doing. But Domus, man, we were watching that. That's a very weird place to spin. I don't know if you were driving the same car that we were watching. So Dopey there, P5. Tib getting lapped. That is unfortunate. Tib is going to be lapped by everyone in the field because he won't be able to overtake on the safety car. Or actually, he has already been lapped. He's been lapped up to P5, but now he'll be lapped by everyone else who is not being lapped. Has North been lapped? I don't believe North has been lapped. Bro, Mumbo, we saw it, bro. Don't worry. We saw it on stream. Everyone watching saw it. Adrian there burning fuel. So who has actually been lapped? You can't tell. Who is the lap down? I wish there was a way to tell easily. Oh well, we'll find out when the whole grid reforms. And when we see people out of positions. So Corrupt there. Has not pit. Corrupt and Rifts have not pit. The two Alpha Tauris are going to be very vulnerable to Crest, who is on fresh mediums in P3. Why have they not pit? I am very, very confused. Crest now suddenly looking great for this race win compared to these two who are on 11 lap old mediums under the safety car. Drunk onto softs, interestingly enough, so he believes he can make it all then. Fruki has retired from the session in the pit lane. He's done. He's out. He's had enough. You touched the curb and spun. Domus, I don't think you were watching the same race as us, bro. It looked like you just turned across to defend in the braking zone. To basically everyone watching. But Runk there. He's on the softs, interestingly enough. Dopey, he's on the mediums, 0 laps. Dopey, by the way, come from last place. So he's doing great. Especially compared to his teammate, who unfortunately is stuck, lapped. And he's going to be lapped by the end of by everyone in the field because of the terrible rulings of the safety car in the game. Even so, Tibbs' race is over basically. And whatever's just happened there, that's happened twice now. Why is that? Why do cars keep trying to have intercourse on stream? Like, come on, this is meant to be like. Wait, is that rain? Did I just see rain? Everyone's passing the safety car again though. So everyone. Okay. Everyone's passing the safety car for some reason. Not sure why. But did Corrupt and Ritz forget to... Did Corrupt and Ritz forget to pass the safety car and have only just remembered now? Or what's happened here? But I'm not sure what happened to Tib. Whatever happened to Tib there? I need to see his behavior, but I swear that's rain. That is rain. There is rain in the Chinese Grand Prix. Suddenly this race gets interesting. That is why Corrupt and Rips did not pit. That is why they didn't pit, because they felt and knew this rain was coming. That is smart from these drivers. They are praying now that it gets to intermediate conditions before Crest manages to get past them on these medium compound tyres. Suddenly it's all looking interesting. That's why Runcry pit for softs as well, because he knew the rain was coming, but didn't expect it to be so early. I had no idea rain was coming in this race. There you can see it. You can see it on the screen. It is here. And it's coming down. It's coming down at a decent rate. It's not a slow rate of rain. And because of all these drivers, and because they only... That is why they didn't pass the safety car. That is why they did not pass the safety car. Corrupt and Ritz had a little bit of Formula 1 chess under this safety car. And they played it out beautifully. And now the rain has come at the perfect time for them. So it's an Alpha Tauri 1-2 in these wet conditions. Because the safety car's just waiting for them still. Technically, the 3 laps under safety car hasn't really started. This is curious. Hopefully they haven't glitched the lobby though, and everyone driving into the pits. Okay, we have Runk in the pits, Dopey in the pits, Kilroy in the pits, Freeze in the pits. She's coming to the pits as well. Yes, she's into the pits. All of these drivers are into the pits. What tyres are they on for? Runkray is on to the intermediates. Dopey, what tyres is he coming in for? Is he coming in for the intermediates as well? Yeah, they're both coming in. Both Alpines are on for intermediates. She's on for intermediates, and I believe Nicola probably will be as well. But unfortunately for Dopey, he got held up a little bit there by his lapped teammate. But I don't believe he lost any positions because of it. So all of these drivers onto the intermediates. Adrian stays out on the softs. Not onto the intermediates just yet. Doesn't want to double stack with his teammate. Maintains the soft tyres. So all of these intermediate runners praying, absolutely praying this rain stays and gets harder. Because currently there's no wet graphics on the track. Despite how glitchy it is, it still looks perfectly dry, and North stays out as well. North is very, very far behind. How has he ended up this far behind? He must have been so nearly lapped. He's lucky he's not ended up in the situation Tib is in. So yeah, all of these... So, wow. This is suddenly very, very interesting. Yeah, that rain is coming down pretty hard. There's rain droplets on the screen. There's rain droplets on the cars. But I'm not seeing much water on the track just yet. These drivers have to be very careful to not overheat and completely ruin these intermediates. Even under safety car conditions, those intermediates can be absolutely destroyed on a dry track. So you have to be careful not to put the tyre wear through the roof. If this pays off though, Runkerai could be in the technical race lead here due to the free pit stop. He just needs this rain to come down harder and to not end before the safety car is up. Runk just won the race? Potentially, man. Potentially. Who else? Is anyone coming in? Anyone? Rifts and Corrupt and Crest are all in. And Adrian. They are all into the pits. Suddenly their race is on the ropes. And Jesus crashed. Jesus crashed under safety car. He's in the wall, I believe, on the intermediates. Yeah, he has struggled. And he is out. Both McLarens out of this race. That is so unfortunate. Jeez, man, that is unfortunate. Blackstone, I'm not sure what you tried to say, but fair enough. But Runk now is in the race lead, and Kilroy out of nowhere is in P2, and Freezy now the lead driver, Ferrari driver in P3, Dopey P4, and Tib has been disqualified for ignoring yellow flag. Oh, he tried to overtake the safety car. He tried to unlap himself. Oh no, it's worth a shot, man. It's worth a shot, especially in a practice race. It's worth a shot. He wasn't going to get points anyway, so disqualification, might as well take it, man. You're basically disqualified from the race if you do end up a lap down on the safety car. So now it's guaranteed points for every driver, even though it's pre-season and no points are, you know, up for grabs. Just thought I'd mention that there's been 6 DNFs. So yeah, Runkerai now leads the way. He's had a brilliant race. Absolutely pinpoint perfect strategy so far. Nico 9 seconds of penalties. Damn. Safety guys in this lap as well. And North is still on hard tyres. North is still on hard tyres behind the rest of this pack who are all on intermediates. So I'm not sure what he's doing. Look how much he's struggling through this corner under safety car conditions alone. He's got to come into the pit straight away, surely. So now Runk leads from Kilroy, Freezy, Dopey, Nicola, Corrupt, Crest, Adrian, Rifts, and North in P10. Crest and Corrupt will definitely be looking to make big progress, considering they were in P1 and P2 at the beginning of this race. But Runk, from nowhere, has absolutely come from 12 positions down to P1. He's trying an alternate strategy. Okay. It's an interesting choice, Jeff. We'll see if this pays off. Runkerai doing once again doing the safety car restart. This time on fresh tyres though, and he goes away. He tries to drop Kilroy, and it works. Kilroy does drop Freezy, and Freezy drops Dopey, and there's already an issue. Adrian is already in the wall with only a few seconds of running, and he's also, well, and he spun it into the wall, and he's frustrated, man. He is so frustrated. Just listen to that throttle pedal being mashed. I don't know what this man is doing. I need DNFs. Yeah, he retires. Fair enough, fair enough. But Runkerai there, leading away in P1, 7 tenths ahead of Kilroy. And Freezy there, 9 tenths back. But Dopey, he's right on the back of Freezy. Will we see a move there? Put 4 P3. Can Dopey go from last to a podium? That'll be insane. And Crest is out of this race. Why is Crest out? He's DNF'd. He's DNF'd on the track, though. And North is still out on these hard tyres. Yeah, Crest is just retired. So that's it. That's weird. So none of these drivers wanting to do any wet weather running. I'm not sure. Crest, his strategy has not paid off. North up to a P8 on these hard tyres, by the way. He's just vibing. He's just chilling. Doing a dry tyre wet track challenge. Runk, though, leading the way. Looking to win the first ever Div 1 race in EVL Racing League. He's doing a great job so far, though. Kilroy a second down on Runk. Freezy P3, Corrupt P4, Dopey P5, Nicola P6, Rifts and North P7 and 8. So Runk doing a great job off that safety car restart. All he needs now is for no mistakes to be made, and just to keep his head down and keep cool in that driver's seat. Same with Kilroy though. He's doing brilliant as well. Up 4 positions. Freezy up 7 and Dopey up 10. Runkerai up 12 positions to the lead of the race. Brilliant driving from him. Nicola up 6 and Rift is into the pits, and he's crashed into the barriers in the pits. It's gone from bad to worse for this AlphaTauri team and the Ferrari team. It's not going great, is that? That was some interesting driving. Not the best I've ever seen. And North continues to stay out on these hard tyres. The rain is looking... I thought the rain was backing off there for a second. And you can't actually see any rain there until they turn the corner and suddenly you can see loads of it. That's just the inconsistency of the graphics in this game, I'm telling you. But right now, 1.6 seconds ahead of Kilroy, who is 1 second ahead of Freezy, who is only 3/10 ahead of Corrupt. Corrupt's looking to get the AlphaTauri back on the podium in this race, but Freezy looking to keep the Ferrari on the podium in this race. We've had a complete role reversal. It was Crest versus Corrupt. Now it's Freezy versus Corrupt for this podium. Dopey still chilling there in P5, just chilling. Nicola running very, very wide there in P6. North still chilling in P7 on the hards. Running wide there, so he's starting to struggle now, unsurprisingly. Surprised he hasn't spun more, to be honest. He's doing a pretty decent job on these hard tyres in this weather. Rifts though, just chilling. He's gone onto the mediates as expected, so he's looking to catch that 50 seconds up to North. It needs 5 laps left of this Grand Prix. Runk through the penultimate corner, maintaining that gap ahead of Kilroy. Freezy closing up to Kilroy, but Corrupt right on the back of Freezy, but Corrupt gets a little bit out of shape. Can Dopey capitalise on it? Yes, he can. Dopey's up to P4. Corrupt making a small mistake there has cost him lots of time and a position on Dopey there. That is unfortunate. Struggling in these wet conditions, struggling to adapt, especially, is the AlphaTauri. Yeah, Runk P1 still just chilling. Corrupt though back past Dopey. Dopey struggling as well. So Corrupt there back up to P4. Yeah, Freezy P3, Kilroy P2, Runk P1. Very, very. I'm just impressed from Runk's strategy right now. P1 absolutely banging. And North. No, who is that? Nicola's out. Nicola has retired. Nicola has crashed. And North is into the pits finally for some tyres. Is he going into? Please don't tell me he's going to come in for softs. When Nicola is out of the race, please do not leave. Please do not leave the lobby and glitch it out with 4 laps to go. I swear. And I hope you're not alt tabbed right now. But yeah, North into the pits. He is onto intermediates finally. But he also gets a guaranteed P7 despite spending all those laps on them hard tyres. What a guy. Runk still maintain that P1. It's not looking like any moves are going to be made anytime soon, especially not by Rifts, who is struggling there 46 seconds behind after that incident he had. Tib leads the second session. He's had enough after his disqualification. Domis leaves the session as well. He's out. Yeah, Runk P1 and Kilroy P2. Looking like a stalemate at the end of this Grand Prix. The rain that usually brings cars closer together is actually keeping has successfully brought them back together. But it's brought their pace to an equal level and no one can get close to anyone, especially in this dirty air. Still can't get over how Runk's made 12 positions up to be P1. Safety cars coming in absolutely clutch for this man. I want this man's luck and strategy, to be fair. Dopey though, he's made up 10 places. You can't ignore this man. Up 10 places, and Rifts is in the wall. And he's out. And so North gets a guaranteed P6. And it's now a virtual safety car, not a full safety car. Would that be a deliberate safety car call out? I'm not sure what happened there. That might have to be looked at. Because it's deliberate safety car call out. That's a no-no. And it's just annoying as well. It's boring for the stream, boring for the racers. That's why. Yeah, no, it's only a virtual safety car, though. However, off this restart, we may see Corrupt try and attack Freezy. See what he can do. I have no idea when the virtual safety car is going to end. Hopefully it won't be too long. So I want to get back to green flag running ASAP. We have 3 laps left of this Grand Prix. They come now through the penultimate corner. About to make it only 2 laps left. About to go into lap 26 of 28 at this Chinese Grand Prix for Div 1 in Evolution Racing League EVL pre-season. Lap 26 now, under full caution, yellow flags, virtual safety car. Kilroy in P2, and it's green flag running. We're underway. Kilroy P2, Freezy P3. Absolutely no moves made because it went green right in the middle of loads of corners. So that was largely pointless, wasn't it? No, Mikey, no. That was so not right. Michael, I've written you an email. I've drawn you some pictures. Yeah, Runkarai has absolutely won off of that restart. He's now 2.3 seconds ahead. He's absolutely in the clear. Now he just needs to keep his head cool once again. Corrupt, 8 tenths behind Freezy. He's not gained anything from that safety car. Not lost anything either. But Freezy, he's the one who's gained. He's right on the back of Kilroy. Can we see a move here? No, he's lost a little bit of time. There's 6 tenths separating them. Freezy locking up. Kilroy running a little bit deep though, but Freezy also running deep. See what he can do. Can any moves be made at the end of this Grand Prix? Can Corrupt get involved? Can this be a 3-way battle for P2? Can we see that on the last 2 laps of the Grand Prix? Freezy struggling to keep it close in with Kilroy though. The dirty air on this wet weather tyres is just affecting these drivers so bad. They just can't get close to one another. Freezy running a little bit wide, getting a little bit out of shape. Corrupt can't capitalise it on though because he also gets out of shape. Dopey there, 2.4 seconds behind. He's just chilling. He's just vibing. North also just chilling. 1 minute and 12 seconds behind. That's quite a long way. Corrupt there, P4. He's 4 tenths behind. But he just can't get close enough. Actually, Freezy running a little bit wide. Corrupt looking to try and maybe get up in the inside. Maybe round the outside of turn 2. No, he maintains the racing line. They all do. Freezy still running wide though. Freezy just struggling through those 2 corners. Corrupt is right on the back of them. Freezy gets a little bit of a better exit, but there's only 2 tenths separating these 2 drivers. Can Corrupt dive it down the inside? No, he doesn't. He maintains the patience. Doesn't look up. Freezy runs wide again, but Corrupt gets out of shape and can't make the move done. Freezy, despite understeering off 3 or 4 corners there, does not lose out any position, and also surprisingly doesn't lose out any time to Kilroy. But Corrupt is struggling to capitalise off of these mistakes made by Freezy. He's so close though. 3 tenths, 2 tenths, 1 tenth away. Freezy though putting away on the straight compared to Corrupt, and Corrupt just can't get in close enough. All he needs now is a good exit though. Freezy there, too much over the curb, but Corrupt collides with Freezy. They made contact. Corrupt though right on the back. Hopefully he does not have front wing damage. He's running wide though. He's struggling through that turn. Does he have front wing damage? But Freezy gets out of shape, and Corrupt is through on Freezy. Freezy there out of shape off of the curb. And unfortunately, he's lost the position to Corrupt, but he's right on the back. Could he get the position immediately back? He's going to send it down the inside of the penultimate corner. No one really outbreaks either or. But yeah, Freezy pushes Corrupt a little bit wide, gets the elbows out, because they're going on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. And this is for a podium position. This is for P3. This is AlphaTauri versus Ferrari. They've been battling all race. Corrupt has been battling Ferraris all race. But both of them, instead of just one, Corrupt has been fighting on his own largely against the Ferraris. Rivs has just been kind of chilling, like just maybe a position or 2 back. He's been chilling until he clashed into a wall, but we'll ignore that. Freezy again, once again struggling, but Corrupt also struggling a little bit this time. And there's a much bigger gap between these 2 drivers. But Freezy once again running super wide through that corner. This is the last lap of the Grand Prix. It all comes down to this. Wait, Corrupt has a penalty though. Corrupt has a penalty. Suddenly, I've realised none of this matters. Even though it doesn't matter anyway because there's no points on offer because it's pre-season, but It doesn't even matter for the podium because Crieps is a 3 second job. Oh wait, it does matter because Freezy spun it. Freezy's off. But suddenly, Dopey now just needs to get within 3 seconds of Crieps, and Dopey's the one on the podium. This suddenly has become a battle of who can have the faster pace on these intermediate tyres. And Dopey actually is in. He is only 8/10 behind. I was reading Crieps' time. No, Dopey is suddenly it's Dopey on the podium. Dopey is going to come from last to P3. Wow, we've seen some great driving. Just great patient driving from Rankarai and Dopey to gain 11 and 12 to gain 11 and 12 paces respectively. Very, very impressive. All Dopey needs to do now is hold his cool, just like Freezy didn't. He just needs to hold his head and just not spin or crash. That's what all of these drivers need to do. Rankarai's done that perfectly. That's why he is here in P1, about to come across the line. Dopey there, also just chilling. But yeah, here comes Rankarai now. Through the final corner, it's Red Bull who win the pre-season race of EVL Division 1. And it's a Haas in P2 of Kilroy. He's done amazing there to become P2. And it's Crieps comes across the line, but it's going to be Dopey to get P3. Up 12 positions. Absolutely brilliant from Rankarai and Dopey. They're both going up 12 positions in this race. Very, very impressive. Wow, great race. Freezy comes across the line in P5, and North, despite his issues, comes across the line in P6 because he did not DNF. Unlike all of these other drivers, over half the grid has DNF'd in this race, and Rankarai has come out on top today. Kilroy P2, Dopey P3, Crieps P4, Freezy P5, and now we just wait for North. Oh yeah, you didn't DNF. To be fair, you didn't DNF. Fair play, Tib. So everyone except Tib, but it's still over half the grid has DNF'd. Doesn't change a thing, man. But yes, you didn't DNF. You just got disqualified instead. Which is arguably worse if you get disqualified for a bad reason, but you didn't. You just, like, try to unlap yourself. Because that should be a game mechanic anyway. But it's not, because Codemasters are terrible. They're terrible. Just like my internet is terrible. Codemasters are terrible. Codemasters and my internet, about on the same level. But yeah, here comes North now to finish this Chinese Grand Prix. Comes across the line in P6, a minute and 8 seconds down. But fair play. Fair play. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for EVL Racing League pre-season. The actual season starts next week. But first of all, here's your podium for Division 1 pre-season. Rank there in P1. You have a Red Bull, a Haas, and an Alpine. Race got messed by Domis. Yeah, man, that's unfortunate. But, as I said, the FIA will be able to look into it. Don't you worry, man. So, yeah. But, yeah, Tib there. Disqualified. And his teammate on the podium in P3. Fair play, fair play. So, there you go. That is your pre-season for Division 1 complete. Rankarai comes out on top and Kilroy comes up P2. And a Tier 2 driver, a Division 2 driver, is in P3. Bruh. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It's been great. Make sure to tune in for the season start next week in Bahrain for Division 2 at 6 PM GMT on Friday. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care and peace.